welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Twee. I was looking at my analytics and only 17% of people that actually watch my YouTube channel is actually subscribed. Please click that subscribe button. It is $3.99. You're not going to find any cheaper than that. I am dedicated to trying to grow my YouTube channel to 500k this year, so it would mean the world to me if you clicked the subscribe button and joined the gang. Today's video was so highly requested. I have been holding on to all of these empties for the last year or so. I have a huge box of products that have finished or have expired or that I'm going to throw out, and I really want to go through here and tell you guys what products are actually worth it, what products I would actually repurchase again with my own money, and what products are just not worth the hype. We need to go through these fast because I have about 20 products to show you guys in this video. First off is this cleanser from Wishful. If you guys haven't heard of a brand called Wishful, this is actually Huda Beauty skincare line. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I totally forget that Huda Beauty has a whole skincare line, but some of the products are actually really good. This is called the Get Clean PHA Sea Moss Gentle Foaming Cleanser. This cleanser is so old. It's literally empty. I have so many cleansers in my bathroom, but I'm actually gonna go and pick up another one of these cleansers because it was so gentle on the skin, and I noticed that this really helped with my redness. So if you have really sensitive skin, if you have a lot of redness, you would love this. It's very calming, very soothing on the skin, very gentle, very soft. It foams up nicely without stripping the skin. Very nice. Go Hilda, go you girl. I'm gonna put all of the empty products back here. Okay, next up we have the Henricken True Serum. When I first discovered this, I loved it. I feel like it leaves your skin very glowy. Every single time I wear this without any makeup, it's the perfect amount of stickiness. I think I have like maybe one drop left in here. Ooh. She's very old, like she's kind of expiring, I'm not gonna lie. This leaves your skin looking so glowy, so healthy. However, I feel like this isn't the serum that I would go to if I want like a true vitamin C. Even though I've used the whole bottle of this, I didn't see a big difference in my skin tone and my skin texture. Vitamin C is meant to be amazing for brightening the skin if you've got dark pigmentation. I feel like this one was nice, but I've definitely seen other vitamin C's that I see quicker results from. We're spilling the truth up in this video, girl. Okay, next up we've got La Roche-Posay. This is the Cicaplast B5 Ultra Repair Serum. She is out. Oh my god, you guys can see I've been whizzing through the skincare, okay? I love any serums that are calming, soothing, healing your skin barrier, serumized, and this is basically what the serum is. Not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't repurchase this again though. I feel like the texture of this was quite sticky, and it also feels quite thick on the skin. I did feel like it was really calming, but I've got other products that I feel like I prefer the texture of. I actually have the cream version here, which is completely empty. Like, this one boggles my mind right here. The fact that I can finish this whole tube up blows my mind. I actually have already repurchased. I have a backup that has to be in my skincare cabinet at all times. I cannot live without this product. If you ever have put too many actives on, if you've ever used too much retinoid and your skin just feels painful as soon as you put on a moisturizer, that basically means that you've fucked up your skin barrier. Cut out all the actives, go back to the basics, and just load up the skin with hydration. There's been so many times where my skin has been so tight, so stripped of moisture, and just in a bad state. So that's when these two products really came in clutch. Okay, next up we got Kate Sommerville. Okay, this moisturizer is amazing, again, for healing the skin barrier. I feel like this one isn't as thick as this one, so this one I can actually wear in the mornings, go to the gym, and I don't look crazy greasy. This one, when I put it on, I literally look like an oil slick, and this one I almost feel like if I put on too much, sometimes it does clog my pores a little bit because I do have oily skin. But this one, the texture of this is a little bit lighter, but it's very soothing on the skin. It isn't overly too oily. I'm actually on my second tub of this already, and I'm almost like quarter of the way through, so I feel like that really says a lot because sometimes I use a lot of things up and I wouldn't think to like go out and get it again. But this one, I had to have this one back in my arsenal. It just feels so luxurious, and I also feel like it really heals your skin. This is called the Delicate Recovery Cream. Really like it. So good that I had to have a backup. Okay, next I'm going to talk about Dr. Jart. This is their Tiger Grass Intensive Mask. This is actually like so old now. I'm actually going to chuck this away. The texture of this is just so thick and so goopy. When I put this on my skin, I just feel like my hair sticks to it. I feel like when I wake up in the morning, my skin isn't necessarily like really hydrated, and for the texture of this, I just feel like it just sits on top of the skin and it doesn't like sink in. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this tub. I just feel like it's so big, it's so bulky. You do get a lot for your money, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just not a fan of this texture. I think because it's more like a gel kind of texture, I feel like it sits on top of the skin, but it doesn't really like nourish the skin the way that the other creams do. I've had this in my cabinet for probably like 4 years now, and I've just never gravitated towards it. Never want to touch it, so I'm chucking this one out. Even that on the back of my hand, it just feels so sticky. I just go wash my hands because it's just not it. Next up, we have an oldie but a goodie. This has been in my skincare cabinet for a good 5 years. Okay, this is one of those products that I've had in my skincare cabinet and I go to whenever there's an emergency. This is the Egyptian Magic all-purpose skin cream. Apparently, Madonna swears by this cream. It actually kind of feels like a very thick Vaseline. Oh, it smells so old now. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is one of those products that I'm like, I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to finish it all up because it was really hard to get your hands on this product at one point. This is a mindset that I'm trying to let go for 2024. Okay, I need to start using up my nice things because I end up always saving things for like, oh, maybe one day when I have a special occasion, I'll use it. But by the time I go to it, girl, it's expired, it's old, it doesn't work the same anymore. If you're looking for something similar to the Egyptian Magic Cream, then I'd really suggest the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Rolo has an affected ear. He has an ear that has a cut on it and it just won't heal. And we took him to the vet. We paid like £60 for this bloody ointment and it just doesn't even work. So I ended up putting this healing ointment on his ear, and guys, his cut is almost gone. Like, it's actually crazy. I just had to remember to slather this onto his ear, and I think it just puts like a nice film over the crust and it helps heal the cut. And now his jacked up ear is almost gone. I don't believe in animal testing, but it worked for Rolo. So if you have really dry, chapped skin, if you've got eczema, if you have a lot of dryness around your nose, on the corner of your mouth, especially if you're using tretinoin, get something like this where it's like a petroleum base, where it's like perfect for slugging. Natrium is that bitch. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I slept on Natrium for years. I used to get sent so many of their PR package and I just looked at their packaging and I was like, what is this? It just looks so cheap, and I just ended up like giving it away to my friends and family until one day I went on a press trip with Space & K and I actually got to meet the founder of Natrium. She got to try a lot of their skincare, and guys, the products actually work so well. I'm actually ashamed to say that I wasn't impressed just by looking at the packaging. Now when I look at their packaging, I'm like, really? That's all you need? You don't need a fancy bells and whistles. This is their niacinamide serum, 12% plus zinc 2%. Niacinamide is amazing at balancing the oil on your skin. It's also really good at breakouts. If you've got large pores, it helps reduce the appearance of them. So good. Me and Gran literally used up the whole of this. There's nothing left. I actually have the new updated bottle now, so this is back into my life. Really highly recommend Natrium. A lot of their products are under $25 as well. When I actually got to speak with Susan, who created Natrium, she actually told me that 80% of their budgets go into the formulation, so you know whatever products that you're using from Natrium is actually really well formulated and really well designed, and it has like a good formulation in there and not just like fancy packaging, you know. Next up we have Sunday Riley CEO. This is that bitch when it comes to vitamin C's. Okay, I noticed a really quick difference with this. Honestly, within 2 weeks you will notice a difference because it just brightens up your skin. Any dark spots that you have, it's so nice. The texture of this is really nice and not sticky. It's almost like a light creamy serum. This is actually 15% vitamin C. Vitamin C is actually really hard to get stable. A lot of vitamin C's go bad really quickly, but the texture of this is more like a cream almost. It's more like a white texture and it's really hydrating. The only thing about this is that it's really expensive. I would love to get this again, but I have other vitamin C's that I'm using at the moment, like the Natrium one, which I feel like is not as strong as this one. I feel like this one I saw quicker results with, but I like the Natrium one, so I'm just going to use that all up. I'm actually on a mission right now to just try to use up as much skincare as I can before I start opening up other things, which is really hard because I have a box of skincare just waiting for me to just try. But I really love Sunday Riley. If you've got the budget for it and you want to see something with quick results, you want to brighten your skin, you want to find a good vitamin C, highly recommend the Sunday Riley. Okay, next up we have a glow recipe. This is the niacinamide dew drops, which literally went viral all over TikTok for good reason because it's an amazing makeup base. I actually was cleaning out all of my makeup drawers and I found 3 of these bottles opened up. Why do I need to open 3 bottles at the same time? It just goes to show how much I love this product. If you're looking for that healthy glowy base, this is your product. It works so well underneath makeup in particular. A lot of moisturizers or anything that's really hydrating, sometimes I feel like it makes my makeup slip and slide, but the texture of this is so nice. It's almost like a watery thick gel and it leaves your skin looking so glowy. It almost has a light tackiness, so it really makes your makeup like glide on and kind of like stick on without it peeling or bubbling up. So yeah, I really highly recommend this. I'm actually working my way through the other 2 tubs. It is really nice. It's so cute, and apparently this is actually inspired by a light bulb because niacinamide is meant to be for brightening, so it's like a light bulb. Fun fact if you didn't know. You learn something new every day. Next up we have the Torriden Dive In Serum. I actually got this from Korea when I was there in October and it's January now and I basically finished it all. So I went through this really quickly. I feel like hyaluronic acid is one of those things that I know I should use in my skincare routine, but a lot of them, it's kind of like meh. You know, you put it on and then it kind of evaporates really quickly. I also picked up the moisturizer when I was in Korea as well. And I would definitely say that I regret purchasing this. I feel like this is one of those moisturizers that moisturizes, but then after when you blend it in, it's like, I need another layer. The serum I really liked. I feel like it sunk into my skin and it left my skin feeling really hydrated. Almost like my skin was like drinking it in, like it had a sip of water, like. Next up is this Elizabeth Arden 8-hour SPF 35 moisturizer. This actually isn't fully finished, but I was going through my skincare drawers and I was just purging things that I'm just no longer using. I actually love the texture of this Elizabeth Arden moisturizer. However, whenever I apply on the SPF, I always go to SPF 50. I feel like because this is SPF 35, I never reach for it, and it's just been in my skincare cabinet for so long and it's just taken up space, and I'm trying to be better this year with purging and getting rid of things that no longer serve me, and this was just taking up space in my drawer, so I'm actually going to be chucking this away because it's just so old now. Nice moisturizer, good everyday product, but I do feel like if you're putting on an SPF, just go for the SPF 50. Next up we have this serum here from a brand called Reome. I got this from Space NK. This serum was something that I've never tried before. The scent, the texture, it left my skin feeling so hydrated. However, when it got down to the bottom of this, I feel like the formula kind of changed a little bit. It started going a little bit too sticky. This is one of those that it was amazing while I had it, but I'm not in a rush to go and pick it up again. I just realised this is very heavily skincare focused. So let me quickly move on to my other things that I'm chucking out. These are the Made by Mitchell blushes, or blush. With a blush. On TikTok shop, you can actually pick them up for like £5 each. So such a steal. Why would you not pick it up? I've had these since Made by Mitchell first launched and they're just so old and dry now. When I put them on my cheek, they hardly blend out anymore because I've just had them for so long. The colour that I used the most was Sweet Cheeks. You can actually see that I've like tried to scrape around here. It is a very light baby doll pink. If you're looking for a nice cream blusher, these are lovely. I actually haven't tried many of Made by Mitchell's newer stuff. These are the colours that I picked up when he first launched, and honestly they're really nice. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about them. The only bad thing I have to say is that maybe they dried out a bit quickly, but to be fair, I've had these in my makeup cabinet for a good 3 years now probably. So yeah, these are on their way out. This is the GHD Bodyguard Heat Protectant Spray. This is completely finished. There's nothing left in here. This is my favourite heat protectant of all time. I actually need to go and find another heat protectant. I really like this one because it smelled really nice. And also when you sprayed it, it was like a really nice fine mist. Other heat protectant sprays, it kind of just goes psh, and it just squirts on one area, whereas with this one I felt like it had an even distribution of spray. So I really like this heat protectant spray. I definitely would repurchase this again. I actually done a massive decluttering on my YouTube channel. If you haven't watched that video yet, go and watch that, because I chucked out so many foundations and palettes and just things that I just wasn't using anymore. So I feel like a lot of the makeup isn't really in this video. Ooh, I'm sorry. This is the Fenty Sweet Mouth lip gloss. I'm actually really sad about this because this is my favourite lip gloss from Fenty, but I was just literally go through some of my drawers just before this video and I was like, oh, this lip gloss looks like it's seen better days. It's literally like all separated, the oil is literally sitting on top. I feel like I've had this for a long time now and oh yeah, it smells really bad now. It literally smells like plastic. So I'm going to chuck this one out, but this is actually my favourite lip gloss from Fenty. The shade Sweet Mouth. If you like light baby pinks, I feel like you would love this. It's time to let her go. Another skincare product that I use completely up is from Medik 8. This is 10% niacinamide infused peptide serum. It's kind of like a hydrating kind of serum. It left my skin feeling really nice and like bright and moisturized, but I don't think I'll repurchase it again, because whenever I put on skincare products, I want to know that it's like doing something for my skin. And this one was just one of those things that I felt like at the end when I was using it, I was just using it to get rid of it. I wasn't using it because I actually wanted to use it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, this one, it's okay. Guys, I didn't realise that skinceuticals is actually so expensive. I've been trying quite a lot of their skincare recently, and then when I went online, I was like, oh, is that the price? And I actually had a lunch with skinceuticals and I asked them, like, why is the product so expensive? And it's because skinceuticals actually puts in so much testing into their skin products. They have a lot of claims. Their products really do work. So I definitely will say skinceuticals is one of those brands that they have done so much scientific clinical testing that, you know, if you use their products, it will definitely work. Okay, Kate Sommerville Eradicate Acne Treatment. This was one of those products that I had in my arsenal for those emergency situations, and then finally that emergency came. Bitch, when I opened it, she was dry as a bone. This is one of those spot treatments that you use a Q-tip, you dip it in, and you kind of put it on your skin overnight, and you kind of have pink dots all over your face while you go to bed. Lucky Gran, he gets to see all of those antics with the dot to dot connected on my face. I'm not gonna lie, this product really does work. This product is very similar to the Mario Badescu spot treatment. There's other spot treatments that I kind of like gravitate towards too. I'm currently using the Dr. Jart one, which is also really nice. This Eradicate one, I'm not in a rush to have this again in my arsenal, you know, but it really does work. This is the Tata Harper Clarifying Mask. There was a time in my life where I was obsessed with this product, but it's one of those products again that I kept leaving on my arsenal, and I was like, oh, when I have a special occasion, then I'll use this mask because it is a little bit expensive. But she dried, girl. She is so dried. I tried to activate it with a little bit of water again, but that did not help, okay? I really need to get over this thing of like saving my mask and my luxury products for when I have a special occasion, because now it just went completely to waste and I could have had clearer skin sooner. Moving on to a hair product. This is the Ouai Rose Hair and Body Oil. Amazing. Smells so good. If you like the smell of rose, you would love this. I do feel like this made my hair a little bit greasy though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's one of those hair oils where you can definitely feel it in your hair. It's not a very lightweight oil, so it kind of depends on what you're doing. I actually loved using this when I was like plaiting my hair, or when I had like a slick back hair bun and I wanted to use an oil instead of like a gel. This did leave my hair feeling really nourished, but I'm not in a rush to kind of pick this up again. I have other hair oils from Japan that I'm using that I much prefer. I do love a lot of Ouai hair products. They are really nice, but this one was so, you know, shy. Okay guys, that is it for my updated empty skincare products. I have literally been on it with my skincare routine. I feel like skincare is one of those things that holds such a dear place to my heart because I have always suffered with my skin. My skin is my biggest insecurity, and I have realised that I don't need to try all these bells and whistles all the time. I just need to find the products that I love and kind of stick to it, which is very hard when you get skincare makeup products sent to you on a daily basis. I honestly really do feel like any products that a influencer or content creator gets to fully finish, and if they have repurchased it or if they have it back into their skincare collection, I really feel like that says a lot about the product. So I really feel like these videos are so helpful to actually see what products are worth it and what products, if you've been thinking about purchasing, maybe you're like, maybe I'll pick something else instead. You guys know me, I always try to be super real, super open. If you guys have tried any of these products, please let me know down below in the comments. I actually really wanted to film a video of products that I used to be obsessed with and that I'm no longer using. I feel like that video would be very handy because us makeup lovers, we go through phases. Sometimes we're obsessed with like full coverage makeup and the next thing we're like onto the tinted moisturizers. So let me know if you guys want me to film that video. Please make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms to see what I'm up to on my travels. And that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. I need to wash my hair, guys. She is itchy. She is dandruffing. She is flaky. I need to do a scalp treatment tonight. It's actually 9 PM as I'm filming this video, and I'm actually in Japan as you guys are watching this video. So this is dedication for you guys, okay? I'm doing overtime to make sure that I'm uploading while I'm away. Amazing for like your morning moisturizer. I mean cleanser. Not moisturizer, cleanser. I love any skincare products that are calming on the calming on the sin. Hey, calming on the sin. Calming on the sin. Break it down now. Break it down now.
Where's Doggy Dog?
Doggy Dog is not in here. He's gone on holiday. Rolo. See ya.
See ya.
Hi. Let's say hello to YouTube family.
Hello.
Hello. Someone's had a haircut. I like the way he cut your hair this time. It's a bit longer at the top.
The bear short, mate.
I reckon. I like it.
It's short.
It's not short.
From what I had it at.
You look so
You cut off
handsome.
loads.
Don't you guys think that when guys get their hair cut, you're like, oh, who's that? It's like they got a full face of makeup on all of a sudden. No, you look so good.
Thank you, baby.
Sexy boy.
See you later.
Hi, he's going out with the boys tonight. While I'm filming a YouTube video, hanging out with you guys. You know, while we have some girl time. I know there's some girls that hates it when their boyfriends go out with the boys, but I'm like, yes, go, let me be free. Let me cook what I want to cook. Let me put on Love is Blind, you know, let me just watch my trash TV that he never wants to watch. You know what I mean? Like, let me turn on the bath, let me have some self-love time while you go out. Be gone, see ya. I am in my staying in era at the moment. I have no desire to leave my house. Is that a bit of a problem? Because I'm kind of a hermit these days. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Jenga back here. This is the GHD Heat Protectant Body Spray. Body spray? Hairspray. It's very similar to the Oh, it is so late at night, guys, and I'm still yappering away. I actually still have quite a few more products. I'm gonna go and film a little TikTok. So follow me on there, sis. Okay, I upload nearly every single day on my other platforms. So if you're not followed me yet, what are you doing? And if you're not subscribed yet, why are you being a hater?